It's the Daily Dog.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Daily Doug. Thanks for hanging out with me today on a Friday, y'all. We've made it to the end of another week, and I can't think of a better way to celebrate a Friday than listening to some music by Prince. And that is what we are going to do on today's episode. And I am happy that you are here. So we just had to make room, friends, on a Masterpiece Friday for Prince and his enduring masterpiece, Purple Rain. It is the title track from his sixth album, released in the summer of 1984. It also serves as the soundtrack for the movie Purple Rain, which also came out in the summer of 1984. The movie, the album, and the song have all gone on to receive many accolades and have continued to be important artistic achievements in popular culture, now almost 40 years later. The film is included in the National Film Registry at the Library of Congress. The album is included high in best of lists from Rolling Stone, from Time, from Vanity Fair, and most respected publications. And the album has gone on to sell over 25 million copies. As for the song, it won an Oscar for Best Original Song from a Movie, and it became a staple of Prince's live performances all throughout the rest of his career. In fact, it would be the last song that he ever performed publicly. It was his encore in a concert in Atlanta on April 14th of 2016, and he died of an accidental opioid overdose just a week later on April 21st. So, as I read in today, one thing that I did not know before today was that this song was originally intended to be a collaboration with Stevie Nicks and performed in a country and sort of singer-songwriter style. Well, after that planned collaboration fell through, Prince jammed on it with his band, and they ended up revoicing it and reimagining it, and it became the rock power ballad that we all know it to be, right? So on the original recording, we had Prince on lead vocals and guitar. Wendy Melvoin was on rhythm guitar and backing vocals. Lisa Coleman on keyboards and backing vocals. Matt Fink on keyboards. Mark Brown on bass and backing vocals, Bobby Z on drums and percussion. He also had a small string section with him for that recording. But today I'm going to be listening to a live recording that was filmed in Paisley Park, which is outside of Minneapolis and is the home and studio of Prince. And this performance was recorded on December 18th of 1999, and it ended up airing on New Year's Eve as part of a special pay-per-view event that Prince put on as we were finishing out the millennium, right? So I have not yet seen this live recording. It comes highly recommended, and so I am eager to see this version of the classic song. So let's do it, y'all. Purple Rain from Prince, live in 1999. Off we go. Here we got the rain. I know this is an extended version, so I'm looking forward to seeing just what's going to happen here. It's a little dark, but I've been told it gets better. B flat major. And it's a simple tune, friends. The one chord down to 6, G minor, down to 5, the F chord, down to 4. it's just one of these songs that can just go on and on and on and on. You know? Some lovely choreography and some dancers there. Interesting notes from Prince on the guitar. As a kid, I didn't fully appreciate his guitar playing skills, friends. He was the unique musician that I couldn't quite, understand or put a pin in. I couldn't quite get it when I was a kid. But as I've matured, I come more and more to respect his immense musicality. All right.
Time is a trick.
Yeah, it is.
How many birthdays did you have? One.
Just one.
You had one day of birth. You continue to count birthdays. Your mind gives up.
I don't think I can count that high, y'all.
This is the trick of time. Man was never supposed to die. We were given everlasting life by the Creator, the Father of Jesus Christ. There is no other king. There is no other king.
Just doing a bit of evangelizing here in the concert.
Time is a trick.
Time is a trick.
1999. I don't think so.
1999 is a bit arbitrary, right? We could have started counting the calendar at any time.
Perhaps. Might be 1492. Who knows?
Who knows?
I don't want to see you in the purple rain. If you want to sing with me, it's alright. Howling in the cold, you no trouble. Howling in the cold, you no pain, no pain.
The progression starts on B flat.
I only want one time, see you laughing.
Goes down to the 6.
Only wanna see you.
Down to the F.
Oh, in a purple rain, help me. Purple rain, oh yeah.
Starts on the 4 chord. It's always interesting to experience a song like this live being different from the way it was originally put forth. You see just minute little changes in tempo, in the phrasing, in the chord structure, in the way that it's just offered in the moment, right? Absolutely vibe with songs that start their choruses on the 4 chord. There's just something about the way that sets up a resolution, a pending resolution that we don't normally get until the end of the chorus, right? has a much different vibe to even the famous Super Bowl halftime performance that he did. Remember that, where the wind and rain were just howling? I almost did that one. But Purple Rain was only like 3.5 minutes of that set. I wanted to hear it for a longer amount of time. It's like a celebration and a lament at the same damn time, y'all. Rocking the Prince purple guitar. Cool. We've heard that before in his solos. It's a showing of how that one note can be prolonged through most of the recurring pattern. It's a feeling of displacing and elongating time and living within the moment, right? It's a church hymn, y'all. I mean, it's everything. You could adapt this in a faith setting. You could adapt this in a country setting. You could adapt it in a rock setting. Whatever. It's Prince. And it's absolutely just everything. Unbelievable. I remember that New Year's, we were all just we were worried that our computers weren't going to work the next day. And he's like, screw that, we're just going to enjoy ourselves. There is the Purple Rain, and it's done. Whew. Absolutely an incredible, incredible performance. I had never seen that one. And thanks to Pam, our patron, Pam, for alerting us to that particular performance. As to the meaning itself of Purple Rain, I've always wondered, what is he talking about? Rain's not purple. So it's a metaphor, but what is the metaphor? So he said this, quote, when there's blood in the sky, red and blue equals purple. So we got a blue sky, but when there's blood in the sky, purple happens. So he says, purple rain pertains to the end of the world and being with the one you love and letting your faith or letting God guide you through the quote-unquote purple rain. His bandmate, Lisa Coleman, noted that for her, this song refers to a new beginning, the changing of the guard, of progress itself, noting that the song has had a cleansing effect for her. So we've got a massive metaphorical song that can take on meaning for any individual listener that ever comes across it. It's just a wonderful tune for us to make our own, right? Because all of us have been in a situation where we need things to progress. We're in a deluge of sorts, and we need to see with clean eyes, both the red and the blue, and sort of chart our path through where we think we need to be. And it's one of these songs that just feeds me, continues to feed me emotionally and musically. It's a lot of fun to play along with. Just B flat major, friends. If you can play a B flat major chord, a G minor chord, an F major chord, and an E flat major chord, you can play this tune right along with Prince and join in the wondrousness of Purple Rain, the classic tune. It's amazing to think that this song is almost 40 years old. It doesn't feel that old. Neither do I. But that's for another time. It's just great to have some time on a Masterpiece Friday to definitely include Prince and what a masterpiece Purple Rain is. An absolutely great artist and song for us to include as part of our ongoing celebration of Black History Month. I am glad to include it, and I am glad that you have been here. So thanks, y'all, for hanging out with me this week. That is all for now, but we got a lot more coming up soon, and I will see y'all next time on another edition of The Daily Doug.